It's round 5 of Ocala Grand Prix Spring Summer Local Series. Hello again, everybody. I'm Tony Monica coming to you from Ocala Grand Prix. A very hot day. Temperature is going to be in the low 90s. Racing on the track is expected to be very, very hot. We got some great points races, close racing we're expecting here all day long. We're looking forward to it as we move into round number 5, Ocala Grand Prix Spring Summer Local Series. All right, catching up with a former OGP team driver, Oliver Askew, in this weekend. Oliver, getting a little seat time on the shifter cart. A little break from everything else going on. Talk a little bit about your ride today and what you're doing out here at OGP.
Yeah, it's always good to come back and stay in shape, stay sharp, get in the racing mood again. My next race is in Road America in a couple weeks, so just kind of preparing for that and trying to get a good result here at the local race. So yeah, so far so good. Practice went well. It's like I was racing here just yesterday.
Yeah, I know it was. We were just talking a little bit. 21 years old now. You spent a lot of time here at OGP as a team driver. Able to move on now to the Pro Mazda Series where you got into that now. We talked a little bit about it. 5th in the point standings. Again, you're getting set for your next race. Talk a little bit about the next level at the Pro Mazda Series. All of a sudden, the level, Oliver, really starts to step up.
Yeah, it is definitely very competitive right now in Pro Mazda. Right now we're 5th in points, but it's all very, very close. We're talking hundredths of a second and qualifying in the races. So, yeah, it's just all about consistency right now. We're looking to win a couple races. As the series goes on, we're heading to the second half of the season now. So, racing with Kate Motorsports, the team I won the championship with last year. So we're working hard and staying sharp.
You talk about the ladders coming up through karts and stuff. Now, last year you were a winner, champion last year. How big is it, though, to get that championship? And obviously that championship brought you to the next level. It's huge to grab those championships as you climb up the ladder.
It's massive. There's nothing like the Road to Indy. No other series like it in the world. There's opportunity for young drivers to make their way into USF 2000 through the scholarship shootout. And from there, and then through Indy Lights, you have the opportunity to win championships and scholarships to move on to the next level. So I'm really happy to be in the position I am now and to be racing in the U.S.
And watching you come up over the years, we kind of talked a little bit watching the Florida Winter Tour here in the state of Florida. You travel around the country, around the world. At that level, you've seen such high competition, but now where you're at in the Pro Mazda Series, these drivers are incredible as you talk about how close the times are with drivers, but how about the competition now? This is the best in the world that you're going up against.
Yeah, sure. Like I said, it's hundredths of a second here, and we have to work really hard to make the car the best it can be. There's a lot of variables that go into it with car setup, and I feel like I'm with a really good team right now, and I have to stay on top of my game too because nobody's letting up.
Absolutely, you got to stay with it. Now, your downtime is you're getting this little seat time here at OGP as we touched on it in the cars. But I noticed on times, when you're not racing, I seen down at the St. Pete Grand Prix doing some promotions and stuff. How big is that and how important is it for the driver to not only be on the track, but out there promoting and being out there? Because you were all over down there at the St. Pete Grand Prix, which really gave you a lot of great exposure.
Yeah, sure. And with the Mazda Road to Indy, we have opportunities to do appearances like this and represent our supporters. There's to go racing in the Road to Indy, you have to have a lot of supporters behind you in any form of open wheel racing and pro racing. So, it's always good to represent our sponsors. Right now, Mazda is helping me a lot, and so is Doug Maka and Company out of California. Yeah, that's really all it is, that and making a car go fast.
Absolutely, that's something you got to listen. Hey, thanks for stopping by, and a one-time OGP team driver. It's really great to watch you grow up and have the time to chat with you again today. But one more thing, hey, don't beat up on them too bad today, all right? Now, we got some good competition. Don't hurt them too bad.
Yeah, there is definitely good competition out here. I mean, I'm racing against some drivers that I used to race against back in the day, so I'm looking for a hard fight this afternoon and to put on a show.
Now listen, how can people follow you? Obviously with the team, Facebook, website. Talk about how people can follow you. They want to keep track of what's going on here in the future.
Yeah, sure. I'm active on most social media platforms, on Twitter at Oliver_Askew, and then Instagram Oliver Askew regular, and then also my website oliveraskew.com. yeah, and then through a bunch of websites and articles also. So.
And you do a good job, by the way. We talked about you getting out there. You do an excellent job keeping people up to date on the Facebook. That's why I'm able to follow you with a lot of people. Listen, hey, good luck, man, and congratulations on what really is going to be a great career you got going on. And good luck next race coming up.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
All right, great to see you. Oliver Askew, former OGP team driver, here this weekend, getting a little seat time. So as we wrap up round number 5 of Ocala Grand Prix Spring Summer Local Series, incredible day of racing. Really, the only problem was a little bit of a rain delay. Outside of that, we saw some first-time winners, back-to-back winners, and several drivers getting on the podium here in round number 5. Again, just another incredible race day here at Ocala Grand Prix. As always, don't forget to follow us on Facebook at Ocala Grand Prix, also on the website, Ocala Grand Prix. We will see you for round number 6, championship weekend. That all comes to you right here from Ocala Grand Prix, July 14th. Until next time, I'm Tony Monica.